All right, so today we are going to be learning how to identify in a word problem what we are trying to find. So, what we're going to be identifying is we're going to be trying to find our part, our whole, or our percent. So we all know that every time we see a percent sign that we already know our percent. But when I say part or whole, that means do I know the whole entire the whole entire fraction, or do I just know a piece of it, which is my part? All right. So I'm gonna go through a first two word problems for you guys to understand what I'm talking about. So that way when you do this assignment on your own, you understand what you're looking for. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have my part, my whole, and percent. So I'm going to write down if I know my part of my fraction, or if I know the whole part of my fraction, or if I know my percent. So whatever I don't know, I'm going to put a question mark. But you should only end up with one question mark because the problem always gives you two pieces of what you're looking for. So I'm going to start off with this problem right here. It says out of 25 students in Mrs. Green's class, 15 have a pet. So the question asks, what percent of students in Mrs. Green's class have a pet? Okay, so let me read it again. It says out of 25 students, so that means out of all of her students, which lets me know that that could be my whole, only 15 of them have a pet. So that means that the whole entire class doesn't have a pet. So that lets me know that there's 25 students in the class. And there are 15 that have a pet. So the question is letting me know that I'm trying to figure out my percent. So that means that I don't know what my percent is. And that's all you have to do with this activity. So I'm going to do one more just to make sure we understand. So Alana spent $24 of her $60 on her paycheck on a gift. So what percent of her paycheck was spent? Okay. So that lets me know that Alana has $24 of her $60. So it's like a fraction because every time we say a fraction, we say out of. So she has $60 in total. So that's her whole. And she spent only $24 of it. So it lets me know that she did not spend her entire paycheck. And then the question and the problem is saying that what percent. So it lets me know that I'm looking for my percent. And that's all there is to it. So all we're doing right now, we're getting ourselves ready for Monday so that way we can start solving for trying to find the missing pieces to our problem. Right now, today, we're just identifying, are we missing our part, our whole, or our percent? So a part, which is our numerator, our whole, which is our denominator, or our percent. All right, see you guys later in small group.